Hello, I'm Elfin Kayınca.
I'm Aslı Demirel.
Hi, I'm Merve Sinem Karagöz.
I am Salih Çelik.
Recently, there's a discussion about if is access to everything useful or not. Have you seen any news or read any articles about this?
Yesterday, I read that a group of Brooklyn teens has ditched their smartphones and started using flip phones instead of their smartphones because they see a problem on their mental health caused by screen use, and they're trying to create a new lifestyle for them by borrowing some books and admiring graffiti.
Okay, I don't remember any specific information I haven't seen at the moment, but we don't need any news to be aware of the effects of easy access. I think easy access affects everyone from little children to older people. It has become so much visible nowadays.
I don't remember either, but we see people around us who go to bed and wake up with phones.
Go on.
Almost everyone is addicted to the phones.
What do you think about this subject to everything? Is access to everything?
Well, it has become an indispensable part of our lives, obviously. Everything is much easier with it in many areas. But it's the fact that it makes our brains lazy and causes memory problems at later age. Also, I find something quite interesting that even though it is believed to help learning, we're not actually learning because, learning takes some time. But still, it can provide a big development for us if we become more conscious about the use of it.
Yeah, I think there are good and bad sides of having easy access to. To explain why easy access contributes to people in terms of time, it can also accustom people to laziness. As a result of this laziness, the lives of individuals are affected very badly, and these effects cause both mental and physical illnesses such as depression and obesity.
Of course, easy access thanks to the internet makes our life easier and more comfortable, but it also brings about some problems, as you said. For example, when you're hungry, you can have the food that you want brought to your home or where you are without an effort, which makes you moveless and causes some health problems like obesity. Briefly, easy access hasn't only pros but also some cons.
So it looks like it is becoming everyone's problem. I think there are advantages and disadvantages. For example, although easy accessing provides many facilities for us, such as saving money, saving effort, saving time, etc. It has also negative effects for us, such as bone pain, unhealthy nutrition, addiction to internet, mental problems, etc.
So, how much time do you spend on the internet?
I spend an average 5 or 6 hours in a day. Although I am aware of this rate is higher than normal, I continue to use the internet because today important activities of human life such as work, education and socializing are done through the internet. As a result, even if I and other people do not want to spend time on the internet, we are forced to do this. What about you, Elfin?
I spend at most 3 hours on it. Most of this time I watch the videos in English to improve my English. I pay attention to use internet very little because I'm scared of addicted to internet. Because if I addicted to internet, I feel depressive. I think, to my opinion, 3 hours is ideal for me.
Although it varies day to day, I usually spend a few hours on the internet. I use it when chatting with someone, watching something, doing homework, studying, and etc.
And I use 4 or 5 hours in a day. Like you do, I use it for my homeworks and research. And I watch some videos of my interest. Especially, I love personal improvement videos, and I watch some psychologist videos. The rest of the time, I watch some funny videos like everyone does.
Yeah.
But mostly, I spend time listening to music.
Okay, and what application do you use mostly?
I think I use WhatsApp, Google, and YouTube mostly. I've been away from my family for a long time, and I often talk to them face to face via WhatsApp. That's why I use WhatsApp mostly.
I usually use WhatsApp and applications that improves my English, such as TED, BBC Learning, Duolingo, Quizlet. There are several videos in TED in English. I love watching these videos because these videos improve my English. These videos improve my English because I learn new things and improve my English. As I said, I like these applications in general. I don't waste my time. These apps are beneficial and useful for me as a student.
I use YouTube, which is my favorite, for some programs that I like and for some psychologist channels, as I just said, and studying. And the other one is Spotify, not only for music but also
Yeah.
for some
Yeah,
podcasts.
me too.
And several translating applications such as Turing, Cambridge Dictionary. They're all common for us because of our
Like us,
department. And WhatsApp, of course, like everyone.
If I had to list the application that I use the most, it would be WhatsApp in the first place, probably, like many of us. Secondly, maybe Snapchat. I think I check Snapchat more often during the day compared to other applications. Finally, if I need to say one more application, I use Spotify application like Sinem, Elfin. But unlike Sinem and Elfin, I only use Spotify to listen to music. I don't listen to any podcasts. I was once interested in podcasts and tried to listen to them, but then I realized that they weren't for me. They don't suitable for me.
Well, do you find yourself as an addict?
As for me, no, I don't. Because but I'm not sure of this. As I just explained, I don't use it unless necessary. I don't feel uncomfortable when I don't use phone for a while. And that means I'm not addicted. The reason why I'm not sure is that I'm bored when electric has gone for a while. I feel like there are nothing to do. There are nothing to do in the world. It bores me.
I think I'm not an addict either. Why most people have a social media account, I don't have because I'd rather not. In my opinion, what makes people addict is social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. I don't use them, so I think I'm not an addict.
So, if I had to tell the truth, yes, I found myself addicted to internet usage. Even though my phone's notifications are turned off, I check my phone many times during the day, or I listen and watch something all the time. I know it's very bad things, but I can't control myself. That's why some days I consciously distance myself from my phone and do activities such as meeting with my friends and going to cinema, going to drink coffee.
So
Yeah.
good.
Unlike you, Sally, I don't think I'm a real addict. The amount of time I spend on internet is too much. I can't deny that I get bored when I don't have the access to it. But I'm not in an unconscious situation. Still, I have that self-control. I can limit or stop using it.
How do all these applications and easy access to everything affects you?
As I said at the beginning, I believe that easy access to me both and positively and negatively ways. But I think that it's affect me more negatively than positively. And considering today's technology advances development, the internet is becoming an integral part of our lives. So I think it will be better for all of us if we restrict our internet usage. For example, I restrict my own social media use from time to time. During my exam week, I try to get away from the phone by closing my Instagram account or other social media account. Although it's very difficult for me, in first days, I got used to it in a few days. I even felt better than when I was using the phone.
How much strong-minded person you are. I'm so proud of you right now.
Thank you.
When using Instagram a long time ago, it was affecting me badly, making me depressed from time to time, and taking my so much time. But I stopped using it around 3 years ago, and now I think I use the internet more correctly. Although it's still a waste of time for me sometimes. The internet and easy access thanks to internet make my life easier in many ways. So I think its good effects on me outweigh its bad effects.
For me, the access affects me in negative and positive way, but mostly it affects me in positive way, because I learned most of information from internet. I was studying university exam from internet. Now I will talk about some negative ways. Sometimes using phone makes me sad, depressive, and tired. Also, sometimes it gives me a headache. But in general, when I use phone, I happy to learn new things.
Like all of us, it affects me in a positive and negative way. Like we can achieve a lot of informations that we could get only by books before in such a short time. And I can contact with my friends who live in different city and a different country. And we can be aware of what's happening all around the world. And I think it creates common beliefs despite far distances and different cultures, which is amazing. But sometimes I find myself depressed and desperate because we not only access to positive things, we see disasters, injustices that people deal with, and at the same time it has an addictive effect, and the easy access to everything decreases the sense of reality, which I find very worrying about our mental health.
Yeah, Alfred and Aslı just focused on negative sides too much, but let all of us be honest don't you feel as if you were abstracted from the world when you don't have the access to internet?
Sometimes I feel like that, but when I'm not connected to a phone or to the internet, I actually feel like I'm in a more real world.
Yeah, me too. To be honest, as you said, I feel bad. I feel so bad when I didn't access to internet. I feel so lonely. As a consequence, internet is a good thing for me as long as we control ourselves.
Yeah.
After this conversation, I think all we need is to limit our internet usage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.